to another video. Today we are going to do the marvelous makeup of Joan Collins that she wore in the TV show, a soap opera called Dynasty, where she played Alexis. And wasn't she completely fabulous? I think so. And one of you asked me to do her because she was the rival of Elizabeth Taylor, and I'm leaving the comment right here. As you can see, thank you so much for your suggestion, and if anybody else wants to suggest anything, just let me know, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do my makeup and your makeup as well. So to start, I'm going to use a primer. I'm also going to leave in the description box a video where Miss Collins, or Dame Joan Collins, show herself applying makeup. Apparently she wrote a book teaching people how to apply makeup, and the video that I'm going to link, it's her giving an interview while doing her makeup, so it's very interesting. Plus, first of all, her skin looks absolutely fabulous before any makeup was applied, and it was a very easy application, just show really very doable. I liked it a lot. That's why I'm going to leave down below. So let me put the primer on you as well. In the video, I'm going to make comments about the video that I watched. I actually never watched Dynasty, so I can't comment. I saw pictures and I thought her character on Dynasty, it's like my soul character, Big fashion, big beautiful makeup, big hair, big jewelry. That's stuff I like. But I haven't watched. But I'm going to comment about the video that I saw her doing my makeup, okay? So in this video, she starts the video saying that the reason for her, I'm going to apply base, she also starts with a base. The reason for her have written that book is that she believed that so many people, we have so much makeup products in the industry, and she was talking back then, and people were like stimulated over and over again to purchase lots and lots of makeup, but there were no this was before makeup tutorials on YouTube, of course. Nobody teaching them how to apply the makeup. I'm not going to apply with a brush. She applies with her hands, but I really don't like to get my hands dirty. I agree with her. I think even today, I think even though there is a overflow of makeup tutorials, it's basically an overflow of selling products. They something is come out in the market, they show like once or twice in the channel, and then that's it. But if you buy a palette for like $60, aren't you supposed to wear it, use it more than once? You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't tell people to buy what I'm using, only if it's cheap. But makeup, like lipstick, eyeshadow, all those things, those are colors. Colors are colors, so use any color you have that's similar. And this is the reasoning for Miss Joan video. So in the video she shows a makeup that it's a everyday makeup, and then she shows how to make it for nighttime. But because you guys know I like full-blown makeup, I'm going to use a little bit of This is NYX Dark Circle, and I'm going to use on my little pimple. You just pat on the pimple just to conceal it a little bit, and then I'm going to pat on top of it with the brush that has foundation. And I noticed that she loves gold. I also love gold and purple. So let me put your foundation. I'm going to use the same foundation that I always use. I'm going to wear this until it goes dry out, you know. You gotta use everything you have. You don't need much. And I love to use this buffing brush. And use circular motions. Step. Okay, you don't need the corrector because you don't have any blemishes. So I'm not going to, in the video she applies now her what's the word, concealer. I'm not going to apply our concealer now because if anything falls here I can clean up and I don't waste concealer, you know what I mean. So we are going to go for the look. I'm going to do a purple, Joan Collins inspired, Alexis inspired, Dynasty inspired look. So I'm going to start with a brown just to shape my eye a little bit. This brown that I'm going to use is the brown from the brown next to the black from the James Charles palette. And I'm just going to shape my eye a little bit. This is a good trick that you can do when you're going to apply a colorful eye. You can always make a base for it. Okay, a brown base. If you make a brown base, then any wash of color that we subsequently put on it will follow up the light and dark pattern of the underpainting. It's basically painting. Okay, just a little bit here because she was darker here. Just remember her makeup was always darker there, and just remember that in the 80s they had thinner brows, so remember to leave a good space here, clear. Okay, like that. I'm going to do the same thing with you. Get here and apply just ever so slightly, just to contour your eye a little bit. And she said in the interview that she likes to wear purple because it's the complementary color for her eyes. Her eyes are green. So now let's start from light to dark. It's basically a smoky eye. So in the inner corner here, I'm going to start with this light purple called Earth Shine by Colourpop. And this is not a cut crease. So we are going to blend this mix of colors. And you're going to see even darker in this side here. In the inner corner. This is not going to look as good on me because I'm not as light. I'm getting a little bit of the shiny purple from the James Charles palette, okay? Just to make it a little bit more purple. Oops. Okay, same thing with you. I'm applying the earth shine to the inner corner with a flat brush, just depositing. And just layering on top the shiny purple from the James Charles palette. Now I'm going to get a little bit of this blue purple called Fault Line. And apply right next to it. Right here. I like the 80s makeup because they were colorful. They were very pretty at the same time. The same thing on you, here, to here. Now I'm going to get a fluffy brush and get the purple from the James Charles palette, the second dark purple. You have a bright pink, then next to the bright pink you have a medium purple, that purple, okay? So we are going to come here and we're just going to layer this purple on top, and you want to pull right here in the inner, see, right here, the inner corner. Like that. Remove the excess. Same thing, we put right here in the inner corner. Then we're going to put the dark purple from the James Charles palette, and we're just going to dab, 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 stipple, 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 stipple. But remember to leave this part here very clean, okay? Because we want this part to be very high. And a great trick that I learned from a makeup artist that did makeup in the 80s was to pull it like that. Just pull to elongate the eye. See? It elongates a little bit. He said that it was the rage in the 80s to do that. So you just stipple, stipple, stipple. Stipple, stipple, stipple. And then you just pull, 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 just to elongate. So it elongates a little bit. Same thing on you. Stipple, 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 stipple. Pull, 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 pull. Perfect. Now I'm going to get a flat brush. I'm going to get the darkest brown in the James Charles palette. And I'm just going to add this brown right to the eyelash root, just to darken it. Like that. Just to darken it a little bit. I love how well blended the 80s makeup were. I'm sorry, that's my belly. I just ate a little bit. Just a little bit, like that. Same thing here on you. Just a little bit, okay? Then I'm going to come here and clean the area with your foundation brush. Then we are going to apply a liner. I think this area here needs a little bit more dark. Let's apply an eyeliner very close to the eyes, okay? Very close to the roots. Super easy. Same thing here. Do not do a cat line or anything, it's just to darken your lashes. Then we are going to get the brush, the flat brush, and get a light color. It can be white, it can be shiny, because in the 80s they put some whitish, so I'm going to get like a whitish color, like that color, and put under my brows. See, we want these brows nice and shining, honey. Remove the excess and blend, blend, blend. Kinda makes the underbrows look a little puffy, but that was the look. Now I'm going to get a eye pencil, and then Lord, oops, I forgot to put on you. Don't let me forget to put on you. Let's put under your brows and do your liner, girl. Perfect. Now let us put. I wish I had a mirror, but I don't. Oh well. You just have to put a lot. I'm sorry if that creeps you out a little bit. You just have to put a very dark, au contraire, differently of what makeup artist would have done with her eyes being so small. She wear a lot of eyeliner, dark eyeliner around her eyes. And she even talked about how makeup artists usually wanted to change the way she looked. I'm going to put a mascara, and I'm going to do yours in a bit. I think that's the problem with most makeup artists in general, is because sometimes we want to change someone because we think it would look better, but you know, it is what the person wants, you know, at the end. So let us put your eyeliner. And mascara. Oops. I love this mascara by Essence, it's so good. Now I'm going to apply my concealer. Okay, gonna get just a little bit concealer right here. In the 80s also they didn't do a lot of, she did not do a lot of contour, but she did not need it. Well honey, I need it, God knows. So I might do a little bit, just so I can change my face a little bit, you know, because her face was so beautifully heart-shaped. My face is more round, just for me to look a little bit more like her, but you don't have to. On you, I'm just going to keep the how she did, okay? Now let's get the banana powder and set my banana powder broke. Look at that. Broken. Do you see? Oh, I'm just going to set under my eyes. And then do the same thing with you. Let's put the concealer. blend. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. And set with the banana powder. Okay, perfect. Then next I am going to do a little bit of contour, okay? I'm going to use the Wet n Wild stick in ebony. Just a little bit. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do that on you. So let's get my contour brush. I like to blend using circular motions. My double chin. She even says in the interview that on her book she talks about people with different face shapes, and that she taught in her book that some people with double chin need a little bit of help, even though she did not have any double chin. Okay, so now we are going to set with a translucent powder. Any translucent powder does it. It takes forever to finish a pack of translucent powder. It is amazing. And she powder a lot, honey. You think I powder a lot? Some people think I powder a lot. She basically cover her face in white powder. Yep. So just do it. Powder, 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 baby, powder. Look at this blending, darling. That's why I like 80s. I love 80s makeup. How it's well blended. Some people doesn't, but you know, some people are wrong. Now, let's put here. Powder you. Step, step, step. You have to step the face. I don't have a puff, but she wore a puff. I think a puff puts a lot more powder into the face. Because I don't want to put powder and take powder off. I just put enough, you know. You don't have to take it off. So let's finish the eyes with a flat brush and black. And I'm just going to set. This is a great tip for those that have wet eyes, like when you cry a lot, you just have allergies. Just set your pencil liner. Sorry, you gotta set your pencil liner, okay? I'm sorry, I'm far with the camera. Like that. It looks better on her because she has those beautiful green eyes. Beautiful face, but we're just reproducing the makeup. Now I'm going to fill my eyebrows, and her eyebrows, Joan Collins' eyebrows, are very thin and dark, and she used a pencil. She used a pencil on her eyes, she used a pencil around her eyes, almost the same color, and she used an eyebrow pencil to delineate her lips. I'm using a pomade, and her eyebrows were thin, okay? So I'm not going to thicken my brows at all. I'm just going to shape them and darken them like so, without maybe making them a little round in the beginning. Then I'm not going to do the top, because then if I do the top they look thicker. I'm just going to do like that, and I elongated a little bit the tail, okay? And I even going to put a little bit, I'm going to set this with a eyeshadow. And yes, you can use eyeshadows as your eyebrow powder. It's basically the same thing. Okay, there we go. Nice and thin. Now I'm going to put the black powder to set your eyeliner. Okay, I'm going to just look up, and then you just stamp, 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 stamp to set. Now let's do your brows. Very nice and thin, 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 thin. It's raining a lot right now. I love rain days. I love the rain so much. The rain is such a blessing from God. Makes everything beautiful and green and bloom. Now I'm going to get the darkest brown powder from the James Charles palette. And just set here, especially the tail. And you're going to see variations in the light, because again I'm using only natural light. See how nice and thin it is? Perfect. Let's do the same thing to you here. Okay, and in the interview she said that at night she puts a little bit of gold, or when she goes on a show or something. So I'm going to put a little bit of gold. I just got a little bit of gold, and I'm going to stamp a little bit of gold right here in the beginning, just a little bit, just to give it a charm. But I'm loving this purple, honey. Loving it so much. Okay, now let's apply the oops, oh great, my lashes just fell down. Let me get it. Let's get the bronzer. This bronzer is gonna make a noise. I'm sorry. Going to apply bronzer. Again, she didn't apply bronzer, okay? I'm doing to thin my face. In the 80s, the hit of the moment was blush. You know how we are crazy for our highlighters right now. They were crazy for blush. So I'm going to put what is that? Someone is banging something. Those people that live around me, they are all insane. They bang stuff out of nowhere, doing a rain while you're banging stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put bronzer on you because your face is perfect already. So I'm going to do on you what she did, okay? In her video, she even put a cream blush, and then she applied powder on top of it. Then she applied powder blush. I didn't, but it shows you how much she applied blush. 3 times she applied a under painting blush, a cream blush, more blush, and then when she put the lipstick on, she applied more blush. So that proves, honey, that Joan Collins is a girl after my own heart because I love blush as well. And they contour with blush, okay? So I'm using this blush, it's called Outlaw by NARS. So just go on it like you mean it, okay? But right high blush, they apply blush very high, like that. See, it's basically contouring the face, but with blush. And they apply blush nice and high, the cheekbones, almost getting a little bit to your eye, like that. And some people even put a little bit like that, so it looks like you burned. So as you see, they really like their blush, okay? Honey, just apply blush like you are crazy, because that's what they did back then. Tons of blush. Okay, same thing I'm going to do on you. Apply tons of blush, okay? Blush, 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 blush. Blush is life, darling. Blush is life. Blush, 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 blush. 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 Blush, blush. Blush, blush. Blush, blush. Blush, blush. Blush. Blush just makes me feel happy, feel sad, but some blush, oh look at that. I just love blush. So I'm going to apply the glue to my lashes, okay? Yes, she wore lashes, but she said she only wore lashes for special occasions, such as shows and stuff. And her lashes were thinner than this that I'm going to put, okay? Her lashes were like a Ardell wispies, so they were very delicate and precious. I'm loving this blush. I don't have a Joan wig, but you know that wig I used the last time for the 1950s tutorial? I'm just going to flip it around and put the back of it in the front so it looks like an 80s look. Yes, darling, you gotta do what you gotta do, darling. That's right. So let's apply. I'm going to do, she did a eyebrow pencil as her lip liner, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use my regular lip liner. And her lips were very much like mine are, because she's still alive and looking fabulous. I saw a movie of hers that it's pretty cool. She's like an old actress and she has a friend, she's living at home, and then she has a friend who is a housewife, and then she convinced the housewife friend to take her to, they are in England, then they end up in Paris, now they end up in France. It's a crazy movie. I'm going to put here in the comments. It's such a good movie. And in the end, she just takes her makeup off, takes her wig off, and just decide to just be herself. She also loves wigs. Again, a girl after my own heart, darling. So I'm going to apply now the lipstick. The lipstick I'm going to apply, it's a pink lipstick by MAC. It's called Nouveau Vogue. This color. Because I don't have a darker. I probably have it, but I did not find it. I love the taste of MAC lips. There. Now let's do the same thing with you. I'm going to line your lips. Oops. First, let me apply the lashes because I think they dried out already. So let me apply my false lashes. You don't have to, but I recommend applying lashes. But if you don't want, it's okay, because the beautiful blending of colors with the 1980s look, it kind of gets hidden with the lashes, you know. So if you don't want to, when I made the video about the 1980s, I played in 1980 doing your makeup, I did not put lashes because I spent so much time, you know, blending the colors and everything, and then applied lashes to hide it. I'm like, girl, no way, Jose. And those lashes, darling, I wear them all the time. I just rewear, reuse all over again. Okay, while they dry, I'm going to cover the roots of the lashes, don't worry. So let's do your lips. So let's line your lips. This is by Essence and it's called Going Steady. And let's apply the MAC lipstick. This MAC lipstick is pink. It's also good for the 1960s. I need a nice I need to go through my makeup stash and find a nice coral color for the 1960s, you know. Now I have here, I didn't find a raspberry what you say, lipstick, but I found a raspberry lip liner, lip gloss that I'm going to put in the lips in the 80s are very glossy. I'm going to cover here my lash roots like that. Like that. And let us put the lip gloss. This one is the Wet n Wild Mega Slick lip gloss in the color Raspberry Voice. Raspberry Voice. It could be darker. She wore darker lips. This color probably would look darker in a white person. There we go, it's not dark enough, but it's okay. Now let's put on you. It also tastes great. Smash them together. Perfect. Now let's just press our lashes together a little bit. Apply a little bit more mascara to you, because mascara is never too much. And apply what? Apply what? What? Blush, darling, blush. She applied more blush, so let me put a little bit more blush. A little more blush on you. And to finalize, I'm going to put my Alexis Joan Collins 1980s wig and be right back. And here it is. the wig and the look, complete look. Try to make the wig a little bit more down in the sides and up on top. I just need some fabulous earrings, and ready I am, darling, for a beautiful glass of champagne. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. Enjoy spending time with me. It was a pleasure spending time with you, and if you have any other ideas, let me know in the comments down below. Okay, darling, you want to see a little bit closer? Here it is. Here is the full look. The full look. Of course, not going to look as gorgeous as she is, but I tried my best. So may God bless you, and may you have a wonderful, wonderful night of sleep. Okay, darling? Please remember to subscribe and leave me a thumbs up if you like this video. Bye bye.